Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at how to ask and make decisions, and it will change depending on whether you're using a noun or a verb. In the first instance, we're using a noun, and all we do is attach the phrase ni suru to the end of the noun. For example, what will you have to eat? Tabemono wa nani ni shimasu ka? In order to answer that question, we might say something like, I'll have the sushi. Sushi ni shimasu. So I've decided on sushi. Sushi ni shimasu. And the sushi in this case is the noun, and our phrase ni shimasu just means that we've decided on it. That's what we're going to have. You'll also notice here that the verb shimasu is in its polite state as opposed to the verb suru, which is the plain tense of the verb. In our second example here, it's cold today, let's have sukiyaki. Kyou wa samui kara sukiyaki ni shimashou. So again, we have our noun, which is sukiyaki, and we finished with let's have, which is shimashou. So we can see here that between shimashou and shimasu, we can use the verb shimasu in any one of its conjugations. In our next example, we're using a verb in its dictionary form, and we're going to insert the word koto between it and the phrase ni suru. So for example, it is my decision to go. Iku koto ni shimasu. And the second example, I decided to go. Iku koto ni shimashita. So essentially these two sentences mean the same thing. It's just that the second sentence is in past tense. Let's have a look at the third example. It is my decision to play tennis every day. Mainichi tennisu wo renshu suru koto ni shimasu. So in this case, renshu suru is our verb, and it's in its plain form, suru. And then we've attached koto after the suru and inserted the phrase ni shimasu. I have decided to play tennis every day. And then our final example, I decided to get into the hot spring in Hokkaido. Hokkaido de onsen ni hairu koto ni shimashita. So again, we have a verb in its plain form, hairu. We've attached the word koto and finished with our phrase ni shimashita. So again, this sentence is in its past tense. And then in our final example, we're using a verb in its plain negative state to say that we've decided not to do something. So for example, I decided not to go. Ikanai koto ni shimashita. So we're also using koto in this case, but we've just simply changed our verb from its plain positive state into its plain negative state. And in our last example, I decided not to go skiing this year. Kotoshi wa ski ni ikanai koto ni shimashita. So again, it's the same as the first example we had at the top, ikanai koto ni shimashita. It's just that we've attached extra information to this sentence, and that is to go skiing this year. Kotoshi wa ski ni ikanai koto ni shimashita. So that's about all for this topic, but if you have any questions or comments, please let me know.